Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to some more Fallout 4 here. So at the end of last episode, we had the Battle of Bunker Hill, where I thought we were going to get the Institute going against us, but it doesn't seem like that has happened. Sean seems to have sort of covered for us in that situation, so we seem to be doing okay. But he wants us to attend the Directorate meeting, which could end up ending in tears at this point in time. We tried our hardest in the last episode to just basically get the Institute against us, but the fact that I think I killed them rather than letting them get away, I think that might have just saved us a little bit. If I'd let them run away, then we might have ended up with a bit more of an earful from Sean, shall we say. But then again, he's our son. He should do what we say. Even though he's older than us, he's our son.
Bertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Well, I'm going to kill him anyway. So where is this meeting going to be held? Is it going to be... No, it looks like I'm on the right level. What am I? So it looks like it's going to be up here, is it then? Am I in the right level now? Oh, you're very basic, aren't you?
Disruptions that my work might cause you.
Is there an indoor map of this place? Local map. Not very easy local map to get through. Is it saying we're... It's saying we need to be upstairs then, is it still? Is there another stair set? Yep, we can go up some more stairs. Generally, the bigwig meetings always take place higher at the building, don't they? So that's probably what it is. There we go.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but sir, are you sure this is about the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
You talking to me?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please. As I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No!
Can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Okay.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Yeah. You appreciate your good fortune and just shoot you in the head,
Perhaps
eh?
someday our sins can reclaim the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
Sean. I don't want to run this place.
Are you so sure? You seem to have a natural talent for leading by example, getting things done. This will suit you. And I think we can both agree the Institute will need the guidance. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Couldn't be more pleased with Father's choice for a new director. Congratulations.
Dr. Holdren.
I'm glad you're here. I'd like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
How do I obtain this tissue sample exactly?
Well, I suppose you'll just cut off some of its flesh, store it however you like, and then bring it to me. Probably best if you kill it first.
You need a tissue sample from a strong supermutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy supermutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
Okay. Easy enough. So as much as I want to get out of here, we seem to be doing more and more and more missions for these people. It's crazy, really. So we need to collect a flesh sample, speak to Ali Fillmore.
Stand in your presence.
So where's she going to be? So that's another twist in this story here. I'll tell you what, the story in this game just keeps going round and round and round in circles. It just when you think you got full grasp of what's happening, all of a sudden it changes again. And now we know that Father, our son, is actually dying from aggressive cancer, which is never a good situation to be in, is it? But it's just a bit crazy, really, just how all of this is just... the story just seems to take twists and turns every 2 minutes. Since we got into here, it's just been quite surprising, really. Is that Dr. Ali? No. Where is she? Is she up here, then? Potentially? Yes, she is, but she's behind that door, which is through here. Is that you? No. Oh, there she is. Hidden behind the wall.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
What the hell is this operation about?
Hey, relax. We wouldn't send you off without the proper information. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Okay, so again, we can tell the Brotherhood, I'm guessing? We can. So I can... So I think we will leave that one for now, and we will tell the Brotherhood about that, I think. Relay to mass fusion or inform the Brotherhood. Okay, let's... Is there an area for this one? Coast Guard Pier. Yes, there is. So we can actually fast travel there as well. So let's fast travel there now. Kill the super mutant. We'll finish this mission off, and then at least we'll get some bonus, get some XP in that for it. Why? Oh, because I've not discovered it yet. That's why. I've discovered there that we can. Oh no, I've not discovered there either. Can I want to remove marker. Yes, we want to fast travel there. Let's do that then. At least we can move up from here. I should really read the things it says on the screen, shouldn't I, rather than just keep hitting the button over and over and over again, trying to... That's the definition of madness, isn't it? Just doing the same thing over and over again, and assuming that something different is going to happen, and that's that's not going to happen, is it? So we'll go and do this one now. We'll get the tissue sample we need, and then we'll go and just talk to the Brotherhood about this mission we've been told to do. We're just basically just ripping into the... Problem is now I put two things on the map, haven't I? I want to go over here and say remove marker. There we go. So we want to, yeah, we want to tell the Brotherhood about what is going on. We want to. We probably shouldn't be telling them that, but there we go. But at the moment we're just we're. Oh, sorry, that's me pressing the button by mistake. At the moment we're just sort of doing the institute in there. Keep giving us important jobs to do. They keep giving us all the information that we probably shouldn't be told. And then we run off and give the information to somebody else. There we go, mutant hound there. You know what, I'm going to change gun back, I think, to the righteous authority. frag mine right down there. Some mutant skirmisher in there. Throw the grenade over. That's what damage that's going to do. Super mutant butcher on the roof, which we need to get headshots really, but we'll go for torso because we know we're actually hitting with the torso. Big explosion. Was that a suicider, was it? It could have very well been a suicider. Let's throw another grenade of our own, and then we can go for this. We do have a critical we can use, can't we? So I'll keep not hitting it quick enough to actually hit the critical. Well, that's him down. It's one down. Where's the other super mutants? There's one there. Skirmisher down. So there is going to be some sort of boss one here, is there? Looks like that might be him inside here. Is he dead already? Looks like he might be, you know. Can't get through that window though. It's annoying, isn't it? We have to go around. Are they all dead? I think they're all dead. It looks like he is, yeah. Tissue sample. Boom. Got it. That's pretty easy, that one, wasn't it, really? I'll take a technical document. Always worth a laugh. Anything else in here that's worth anything? Like a blood pack and a psycho. It's got a useful pack of cigarettes we'll be able to sell. Coast Guard's hat, that'll make us look pretty damn cool at some point. More bottle caps. The destroyed vertibird. Let's have a quick look at the vertibird, because I know sometimes these destroyed military things are ways to find power armor. Doesn't look like this one has any power armor though, does it? No. Okay, so we'll travel back to... do we do that, maybe? Let's go and do that one first. Go and tell on the Institute, because I don't want to fast travel back and forth too often. So we'll go and tell the Brotherhood what the Institute is planning. And then eventually, I think if we keep underhanding them like this, the Institute, eventually they're going to turn on us, and then we can start to get rid of them, basically. Because I don't like the Institute. I don't, because I know I keep saying about it every single episode now, but they go on about how they're helping mankind, yet they're not actually helping the people that need it. And now they're on about taking power from the surface down to their Institute to make them even more powerful. And that obviously makes life up top even more difficult for other people. So it's a real sort of piss take, really. So where do I need to speak to? This person over here.
Proctor Ring, the Institute wants me to get something called a beryllium agitator.
I was having Proctor Quinlan research a way to start Liberty Prime's reactor. And then this falls into play. I wonder if the Institute needs it, or they're just trying to keep it away from us. Either way, we should both head over to Mass Fusion to get our hands on the beryllium agitator first. That's if you don't mind a little company, of course.
It would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. This could be our best chance at securing a power source for Liberty Prime.
So now we've got that as well. So now I'm going to fast travel back to the Institute and hand in this tissue sample, because there could be a chance that we'll end up losing the Institute after this mission. We keep saying this over and over again. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I think eventually they're going to learn that it is us telling the Brotherhood of Steel about all of these things. And I suppose you're going to end up... I think the way it works... I did do a little look into this. I don't know what... don't know much about the perks-wise, but I know you end up with one major faction, so either the Institute or the Brotherhood, and you end up with one minor faction, either the Railroad or the Minutemen. That's the one. Well, obviously, we picked the Minutemen, and we picked the Brotherhood. Sort of go hand in hand, though, I think. Advanced systems? That's not it, is it? We want to go into bioscience, don't we? I need to turn one of these missions off because it gets a bit confusing, doesn't it? Right. Now we know where we're going, right? We're literally just upstairs from here then, is it? I thought he might have been down in his lab, but it looks like it might be time of day when everyone's in bed. A house divided. Speak to Newton. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got a new mission here. Out of nowhere.
Watson doesn't think I'm Institute material. I'm gonna prove him wrong.
He's upstairs. Okay. Up another level. So we're going to have a look at this mission then that's pulling these guys apart. I might as well try and get as many missions in here as we possibly can done before we lose them. Just to get the XP, find out some more about the Institute, and see if we can get any perks out of it as well. Maybe some good armor or some good stuff. How did you even get out? Oh, it's a balcony here.
Disappearing since, I think.
Disappearing?
Ah, there's a book there as well.
Take that from you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
What? No reward for my efforts?
I suppose that's a fair request. I was going to take these over to the SRB, but here, you take them. You face at least as much danger as any of our coursers. It might be necessary to gather more samples. So check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks for your help. I couldn't do this without you.
Sweet. And a astoundingly awesome Tales book. Your canine companion permanently takes 10% less damage. That's okay. We don't really use the dog as much as we probably could do we? Let's now have a look at the mission we just picked up there. Talk to Newton Albury. Well, let's make it our prime mission at the moment. Then we'll go down there and do that. Oh, apparently he's in one of the... he's going to be in one of the labs, isn't he? So we'll go down here and do that. Like I said, we might as well try and clear these missions out while we're here, because chances are we're going to lose this at some point. So we might as well try and do as much as we can before we do. So here's what I did with the Brotherhood, really. I did as many missions as I possibly could for the Brotherhood.
How are we going to eat?
Before I knew I was going to lose them. And then it turns out we're not actually going to lose them. I sort of thought from what I'd... because I only briefly read it here and there because I didn't want to know any spoilers for the game. I didn't know anything about Shaun or anything like that. I promise you that. Even though it's been a year since the game was released, I don't know anything about that. So,
I know you can hear me. Now open this door. What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
Okay.
Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Sweet, thank you very much. Go down. No one cares about you. Take all the simp stuff just in case it is good. I don't think I'm over encumbered now. It's always a bad situation to be in. There's a door through there, isn't there? Yeah, I know there would be. That for one shot, I took it off the roof. It's pretty good, isn't it? So let's drop a couple of bits. Don't need to carry as much of this simp stuff as I probably am do already. I don't need 3 chest pieces. I need 1 to see if it's any good. So I can drop 2 of them. Weight-wise, what weighs a lot? So we don't need this many of everything, do we really? That gives us enough. How did I take the first one down in one shot and that one's taken so many? It's crazy.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards. Impressive.
Look at all this cool stuff we can steal. Take all of that.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How? If you
that works somehow.
Change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Huh?
Can we talk about this?
Father
I passed it.
Talk to the Directorate before.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
I'm under no illusion that this will be easy.
Your determination is admirable, if misguided. The truth is simply this. You have no idea what it means to be the director of the Institute.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Abort command override and resume normal function.
Is it finished? Is the mission done? I think that's the mission done. Let's go back around and see if I can get back in now. They said they were going to unlock the door, so let's see if we can go back through and go back into where the original door was. Might give us some indication if we passed or not. There we go, yeah. Talk to Newton Oberly. Oberly, that's the one, Oberly.
I honestly thought Dr. Lee or Dr. Holdren would be appointed to succeed Father.
Yep, Dr. Lee's gone though. Nobody seems to realise that. No one's turned around and said, you know what, Dr. Lee's missing. Where does she go? The fact that I took her back to join the Institute and then... I don't know why they're still letting me in and why they're going to make me the leader. For God's sake, it just shows terrible leadership, doesn't it? Sean, you're awful.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Bravo. I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Execute them.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Jet and Mentat, that's quite a lot, that is. Quite a lot of stuff. Another nice chunk of XP just for literally doing a bit of talking. That's not too bad. And killing a couple of simps. So we did pretty well at that, and some Radaway as well we got, so we did really well at that. So we are now at the 30 minutes mark. We need to go to Mass Fusion. Well, I'm going to go with Institute or go with the Brotherhood. I think we'll go with the Brotherhood, and I think that will probably be the last straw for the Institutes. And they'll probably get rid of us after then. We do have one level to spend leveling up, so we'll do that quickly before we finish. What do you want to do? So Armor and Blacksmith are fully in now. Strong back. That could be useful. Steady aim. Hip fire accuracy is improved. That could be good. Gun bashing's higher level. Night person, you gain 2 intelligence a night. Demolition expert, we don't really bothered. Locksmith, we could go up. Awareness, defeat your enemies. Weaknesses, yeah, that's not really good. Rifleman, keep your long distance and kill count high. Attacks with non-automatic rifles do more damage. Pickpocketed, no. Perception training, endurance, toughness, add 30% more damage resistance. That could be good. An extra 20 life, that could be useful. Chem resistant. Party boy, don't longer get addicted to alcohol. That could be good. Locally, we're already maxed out. Animal friend, attack dog, lone wanderer, lady killer, cap collector. No. Path to your closest quest is displayed in VATS. That could be useful actually. Stimpaks do more. We don't need that. Gun nut. We can get extra gun mods. That could be useful. Hacker's better. Scrapper. You salvage rare components like circuitry, nuclear material, and fiber optics when scrapping weapons and armor. Now, that is what we wanted to do, so I'm going to use that. And then we can get the 3rd level of scrapper. Then we can start to get rid of some of this armor and the weapons that I've been collecting over forever. And actually get the materials out of them that we want, so we can actually get some cool stuff out of it. But anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please be a star and hit that like button. Of course, if you are new around here and you want to see some more as well, then please hit that subscribe button as well. I've been Chevy Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon for some more Fallout 4.